Welcome to Live the Final Third with Stephen Kilbreath. More life, more stories, and more ahead. Through hopeful, honest conversations, we'll talk with people turning experience into purpose, connection, and impact. These are real stories from real people creating real momentum. Live the Final Third shines a light on people using experience, curiosity, and heart to make a difference in this season of life, including some familiar voices from Stephen's years in the media business. Because the Final Third might just be the best one yet.
Hey there, I'm Stephen Kilbreath, host and author of Live the Final Third.
Trevor Murray, executive producer of Live the Final Third.
And we are here because you suggested, this was your idea, to have a video that kind of explains what we're doing.
Yeah, no, I think this video is going to serve as your introduction into what Live the Final Third's all about. We've got a couple of things. But
yeah, so I turned 50 a few years ago, actually in 2020. I turned 50 years old, and it's in the middle of a pandemic, and it's a situation where I was thinking, oh my gosh, at that time, the lifespan was 75 years old. So I was like, okay, 0 to 25, 25 to 50, and oh my gosh, I'm in the final third of my life. And now it's like, it's time to live your life. It's time to be who you want to be. It's time to, what's your legacy going to be, and all of that. So I broke it down. The first third is you're growing up, you're kind of getting to know yourself. Second third, you're having your family, your career, and whatever. And then the final third is about you. And like I've said before, it's not about being narcissistic. It's about, living the life that you want to do. What brings you joy, what's going to fulfill you, and things like that. And now Trevor's going to say he's just barely out of his first third.
I think so, 26 at the time of this tape.
At the time, yeah, 26 years old. But really it applies to everybody, right? It's something to think about because you want to make sure that the life you're living is fulfilling to you. What's the purpose and all of that kind of stuff. We had one of the interviewees say, I just don't want to be sitting on my couch at 70 years old and watching TV. I want to be impactful and all of that. And, it could be whatever it is that you want to do. And I know that everybody's life situation is different, but, if you're in relationships that you don't want to be in, why are you in those? If you're in jobs you don't want to be in, this, why are you still doing that? There's only a few good years left, whether it's a third of your life.
For sure.
And so, well, that's good. That's a great comment. For sure. I love that. Because that is, if he were in his final third, he would know that was a nice little handoff for him to say something else. But what's really good about it is what I love about Trevor and some of the folks who've helped us with the website and things like that is looking at things through their lens as well. Like I think the person doing our website is in their 20s, and it's just it's kind of a different perspective on what we're talking about here, which I've kind of loved. What's your take on some of the interviews? I know when we tape this, that we've done some of the interviews. What's your take on it so far?
I think they've been great. We have a wide variety of stories that are coming out for you all, and it's been just a really great time to tell. I mean, being 26, it's interesting hearing the stories that are coming out, just seeing, the third of your life really is finally living for yourself. There's the whole thing of business building and family building that I'm currently going through, and seeing now Stephen and his friends and the other people that we speak to just being able to finally take time for themselves, I think has been great.
Yeah, and what's interesting is that we have it's people that you may not have heard of, and it's people that you may have heard of in my career. I mean, I was blessed enough to be on the radio and TV here in Seattle, actually on the radio since I was 16 years old back in 1986, my first time on the air. And then so there's going to be people from TV and radio, and there's just going to be and I don't mean to diminish them by saying average everyday people, but there's going to be people who you may not know from the media but have remarkable stories that we want to tell. And if you know of people that have remarkable stories, we'd love to hear it. You can go to the website. That's probably where you're watching us, and just click the link there and suggest a guest, or you can email us. There's a couple of different ways to do that. You can go to livethefinalthird@gmail.com to get a hold of us, and also you can help us out, help support Trevor and his growing family. It's not growing yet, but the growing family, and you can help us donate and help us by donating and things like that. Anything else?
I think that's all. Thanks for watching.
Well, that's it. That's not it.
That's not.
There's going to be
well,
more.
There's
but
more.
is there anything more that you wanted to say
that
about?
I'd like to add.
Yeah. Do you want to add to this?
I love coffee, so
Okay,
you know,
that's
gotta
good.
stay caffeinated. Please hit that donate link so I can get myself a cup of coffee because I get one before every shoot. So
That's right. And
I
I don't pay for it, so that's good. So that's
I
good.
offered to buy his coffee
Yeah,
this morning.
which is probably, you shouldn't be doing that probably. But so more life, more stories, more ahead, hopeful, honest conversations with people turning experience into purpose, connection, and impact. I like to say real stories, real people, real momentum. So hopefully this gives you an idea of what we're doing. I'm going to do the rapid fire with you. You ready?
Go for it.
Okay. Are you a morning or night person?
Morning.
Are you a beach or mountains guy?
Mountains.
Okay. Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Okay. Now, if you were in your final third, you would say, well, is that a Fiddler on the Roof reference? All right. Window or aisle?
I like the window.
Yeah?
I'm a window guy. I like seeing the mountains. That's what it is.
Window to the wall? Or just, no, just kidding.
Yeah.
And we'll probably get flagged for doing song lyrics. What's your drink of choice? And this doesn't mean, like, everybody else has been taking it like alcohol. I just mean, like, my drink of choice, which is here, is typically water or the Cascade Ice with caffeine.
Like a good sparkling water.
Yeah?
Pretty good.
What do you-
Spindrift is a good one.
Spindrift. Yeah,
Spindrift.
there's too many calories. There's 5 calories in it.
Yeah. But it's real. It's all natural. This isn't an ad. They can sponsor us,
I mean,
though, but
is it?
I mean, more than LaCroix, yeah.
Well, LaCroix is all natural, no? You think Spindrift is more natural
It
than
uses
LaCroix?
the essence, whereas Spindrift uses actual, like, lemons. Yeah.
I'm going to have to look into that. What is your snack of choice?
I don't snack. I don't like snacking.
You don't like snacking?
I don't like snacking.
It's weird.
It's that's where I get all my calories.
In snacking?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, then you must... So, but you don't. But if you were, what would you...
If I was, I like chocolate. Chocolate's always good.
Okay. So as a good guest, you should just answer the question. Yeah, I don't do that.
I don't like snacking. That's the real
Window
answer.
or aisle? I like the middle seat. What was your first concert?
First concert was, it might have been the Newsboys.
Newsboys.
Is that
interesting? Yeah.
That's the name? Yeah.
Yeah. And you grew up in Texas.
I did.
What
Grew up
part
in
of Texas?
Houston area.
Cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
What are you obsessed with right now? Other than your wife.
Other than my wife, yes. That's a good answer. I'm going to steal it.
Okay.
My wife.
And do you have a favorite TV show?
We've been watching A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. It's been fun. It's a good show.
What is that on?
It's a Game of Thrones HBO spinoff. It's pretty good. It's not bad.
I'm a
Good show.
romantic comedy
Wonder Man was also pretty good recently. That's a Marvel Disney thing. Not bad.
All right. That's not me either. You love Disney, though. That's kind of your thing, right?
I don't know if I'd say love Disney. I don't want to be grouped in with
whatever. If love is 5, you're a 4 on Disney.
I'm a 3. Danielle's a 4.
Really?
Yeah. Danielle's the 4. I'm the
I
3.
pegged you for a 4.
No.
All right. What's a belief you've changed your mind about?
That cold weather sucks. I like the cold.
Do you like it out here?
I like the cold.
I will tell you that, if you're going to sport the Canada Goose, you have to sit like this so people can see that you're wearing, wearing a very expensive little sweatshirt there.
I
So
was told by a friend of Steven's recently that he's been known to just sew patches on. So, is it Canada Goose? We'll answer it in the next.
We don't know. Yeah, no. It's funny because I did, and is it okay if this video is this long, or does it matter?
I don't care.
Okay. So I had a girlfriend at one point, and I was obsessed with Canada Goose, and I was like, I gotta have it, and she was like, okay, it's ridiculous. There's no reason to pay $4,000 for a coat, which is absolutely true. There's no reason for it. To be fair, I had no Canada Goose at the time, and she found these patches online for $3, and she goes, I will sew these, or whatever you do with them, iron them on, or whatever, any article of clothing you want. This, however, it looks official to me. I know
it does
it's
look official.
So
Yeah, it feels official.
I know it's official because it came from my closet. But yes, I would say that, what? Is that
I just
okay
said,
with
there you go.
There you go. So, okay, those are not my shoes or sweatpants, but that is my So I did, after we broke up, that's the first thing I did was I bought that. Anyway, be that as it may, this is the idea behind Live the Final Third. So it's going to be conversations ridiculous like this. We have rapid fire questions. We're going to talk to people from the media. We have some great guests coming up. We have some folks that have had some real great stories. One of the questions we always ask is, what's the turnaround in your life that made you who you are today? So that's what we're going to do. I think that's about it. But if you have questions, email through the website, livethefinalthird@gmail.com. I've said a few times now, which is kind of annoying. Maybe we can edit that out. I don't know. Can we do that? Probably not. All
Not
right.
with one cam.
If you actually donate, it would pay him, and then he would do some editing to get all of the crazy stuff I say out of it. Right?
There you go.
All right. Thank you for watching, and hope you enjoy the interviews as much as Trevor and I have putting them together for you.